and welcome to Mong's workshop. In this episode I'm going to repair Ray's staff from The Force Awakens. I made this about 2 years ago for a friend of mine for Halloween, and well, I made it cheaply, really cheaply. So I used electrical tape to cover up all the metal and spray paint it. So as you can see, the electrical tape is slipping all over the fucking place. So today I'm going to fix it, because my friend is cosplaying as Ray again this Halloween. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, first of all, a little bit of backstory on how I made the staff. I keep all my reference material in these nice folders. So I have this here. Basically I just used this photo. And with foam, duct tape, electrical tape and some rope, I just imitated the different metal parts. Not perfectly, of course, you can see it's not really similar, but for Halloween purposes it is okay. So yeah, I'm going to basically just do the same as I did then. One thing different is I'm going to fix the paint job, because I've been watching a lot of Tested lately, and Adam Savage has taught me the art of the weathering. Well, not the art of the weathering. He hasn't taught me. He has mentioned weathering. So yeah, a fun thing about this is it's actually modular, because I had to travel with it on the plane. So I made it these two parts. You can disconnect these two parts. The only thing you need to do is buy a broom handle where you're going, and the wrapping is just to wrap it off. Yeah. So yeah, let's get going. Yeah, okay. Now, the repairs is basically just to remove the old tape, as I've done here, and just put on new. Same on this side, and well, some things I can't actually do anything about, like the creases on the tape, because, well, it's electrical tape, so. And just cover up the red bits. I'm just gonna cover this a little bit more, because I used red duct tape, and why, I do not know. But yeah, basically just that, and then we'll go on to the painting, which is the main part of this build. There we go. Now, for this spray paint, I think I'm going to use a primer. Just, this is for aluminium, that's the only thing I have. I think that's the only thing I have. So I'm just going to use that. I bet it will work better on the electrical tape than just the spray paint, because it's flaking off all over the place. So let's get started with that. Okay, welcome to my spraying studio. And to do this, I basically have a couple of cheap candlesticks, which I'm gonna use as mounts, well, holders, and we're gonna start with the aluminium primer. Just a nice small coat of this. Yeah, I know it's not a ventilated room, but it's Norway and it's cold outside, so that's my excuse. Okay, next coat is gonna be light silver, well, silver basically. So let's do it. Okay, for the last spray coat, I'm going to use a natural gray 3. I use a gray because I don't want it to look actually black. I want it to look dirty, so I'm just gonna slightly spray it with the gray. Okay, the spraying is done and it's dry. As you can see, it's just a tiny bit of black on this, and I'm going to use some brown paint and light paint and some of these and copper. Where's the copper? To basically just weather it so it looks kind of old and dirty. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, this process is a little bit scary actually. You're basically gonna paint a whole bunch of things and try to rub the paint off. And as you can think, this can go wrong. But I've watched Adam do it, and I'm confident that I'm going to fuck it up. It's okay. So basically just to get the brown into the creases, where do you think the dirt is gonna stick, and try to rub it off. As you can see, there's a little bit of brown left, and that's basically what we're looking for. Not too much, not too little, just enough to make it kind of three-dimensional. Well, it is three-dimensional, but to make the color stand out is a better way to put it. So. And another thing is not to make the dirt look regular, because dirt never is. So use a lot of different colors and just be random. And that is actually harder than you think, because your mind wants to do things the same over and over again. So yeah, try to do it randomly and just rub it off and apply and rub it off and apply and rub it off. Now, basically I'm done with the brown and the white on this. As you can see, the color is kind of, I don't know, it's okay. Maybe I'm gonna go over with silver spray afterwards, but we'll see. I need it to be complete to actually get it in perspective. But now I'm gonna try the copper. And I don't know actually how to apply this, because this is just something I picked up. There we go. Oh, 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 that's gonna be fucking awesome. Oh yeah, little copper shine. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. That was actually pretty good. Just a tiny bit of copper left. Just enough to make it kind of shiny. That looks awesome. Well, now it came together. Nice. And continue on the rest. Okay, now I'm done with this. Primarily I used the dark brown, some of the off brown, but the white or the Caucasian or what you want to call it didn't actually work that well. But this worked a treat. I used it around the edges to make it look worn, and just into the basic paint job, just to give it a little bit of kick, just a little bit of ding, and I think it looks pretty good. If you see, put it next to the one I haven't done, looks pretty good. I used a little bit of silver spray just to, basically just to fill in where I actually didn't cover it with a paint job, and some places where I left the paint on too long, because then you can see the brush strokes and that didn't look good. So yeah, there we go. Weathered one piece. One piece to go. Now this is a little bit easier because it's basically just that part, and that part, which is pretty uniform. And a lot of creases to get the dirt in, so I think this is gonna be good. But I'm gonna start down here so I don't forget where I am. And there we go. Both are done. And I think they look good. I think it's gonna look beautiful with the staff and the worn cloth and everything. So yeah, let's mount this shit. There we go. The repair on the race staff is done. Well, I think it went pretty good. The weathering was kind of scary, as it always is, but the copper really made it pop. I don't know if you actually see it on the camera, but there's just a little veneer of copper paint outside, and it kind of looks like, I don't know, it just pops. So yeah. Thank you for watching and see you next time.